Welcome to Nowadays. We are going to have a look on today's news relevant for various competitive exams. Subscribe our channel for daily news and don't forget to click on bell icon. First one is National Mission on Natural Language Translation. It aims to make science and technology accessible to all by facilitating access to teaching and researching material bilingually in English and in one native Indian language. Key mission identified by the Prime Minister's Science, Technology and Innovation Advisory Council. The government is looking at speech-to-speech machine translation as well as text-to-text machine translation for this additional to human translation. The IT Ministry is the lead agency for implementation of the mission along with the Ministry of Human Resource Development and the Department of Science and Technology. Prime Minister's Science, Technology and Innovation Advisory Council is an overarching body that identifies challenges in certain areas of science and technology. Besides natural language translation, other missions identified by the body includes Quantum Frontier, Artificial Intelligence, National Biodiversity Mission, Electric Vehicles, Bioscience for Human Health and Deep Ocean Exploration. The source is Hindu. The next is One Nation, One Ration Card Scheme. The national portability of ration cards will ensure all beneficiaries, especially the migrants, in getting access to public distribution system across the nation from any PDS shops of their own choice. The Ministry of Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution will implement the scheme. It aims to reduce the dependence on shop owners and curtail corruption. Point-of-sale machines are available at all PDS shops in various states like Andhra Pradesh, Haryana and few other states. But 100% availability is required to provide the benefit across the country. It will be subsumed under the integrated management of public distribution system, under which beneficiaries can avail their share of food grains from any district. Such a scheme is operational in Andhra Pradesh, Gujarat, Haryana, Jharkhand, Karnataka, Kerala, Maharashtra, Rajasthan, Telangana and Tripura. There will also be a creation of a central repository for all ration cards to help national level deduplication. Source is All India Radio. The next is Public Interest Litigation. Chief Justice of India, Ranjan Gogoi, has notified a new roster of work which said top 5 judges of the Supreme Court will be hearing PIL matters. Earlier, fresh PIL matters were notified to be heard only by the Chief Justice of India and the second senior most judge after the CJI. According to the fresh roster uploaded on the Apex Court website, the Chief Justice of India will deal with the PIL matters and it would be his discretion to assign PIL cases to other top 4 judges. Source is Hindu. Maratha Reservation. The Bombay High Court upheld the Maratha government's decision to provide reservation to the Maratha community under the Socially and Educationally Backward Classes Act 2018. However, the court ruled that the 16% quota granted by the state is not justifiable and reduced to 12% in education and 13% in government jobs, as recommended by the Maharashtra State Backward Class Commission. The addition of 12 to 13% Maratha quota will take the total reservation in the state to 64 to 65%. In the Indira Sohani case, a 9-judge bench of the Supreme Court had ruled that the total reservation of backward classes could not go beyond 50%. The source is Indian Express. Coming news is Second International SME Convention. SME means Small and Medium Enterprises. The Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises is organizing the international convention. It is the second edition of the International SME Convention. The first was held in April 2018. The Ministry of MSME is organizing this convention in association with India SME Forum. UNIDO and UNDP are the institutional partners. The theme of the convention is Indian MSME Global Aspirations. The objective is to boost the international competitiveness of the Indian MSMEs by making them aware of global market demand, ease of export financing for exports, and developing strategies to penetrate new markets. Raising the contribution of MSME sector to the country's GDP to 50% from the present 29%, and to ensure that MSME sector gave employment to at least 15 crore people against the 11.1 crore at present. The source is PIB. Ramesh Chand Working Group. The Government of India has decided to constitute a working group for the revision of the current series of Wholesale Price Index. The base year is 2011-12. Chairman of the working group is Ramesh Chand. He is a member of Niti Aayog. The Office of the Economic Advisor, Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade, will be the nodal office for the working group and will process the report or recommendation of the group for further necessary action. The current series of Wholesale Price Index with 2011-12 as the base year was introduced in May 2017. Since 2011-12, significant structural changes have taken place in the economy. The terms of reference of the working group are to select the most appropriate base year for the preparation of a new official series of index numbers of Wholesale Price Index and Producer Price Index in India, to review commodity basket of the current series of Wholesale Price Index, to review the existing system of price collection in particular for manufacturing sector. The source is Press Information Bureau, PIB. The next is news regarding methanol blending. The Union Minister for Road Transport and Highway informed Lok Sabha about the use of methanol to reduce greenhouse emission. In May 2018, the Government of India notified mass emission standard for flex fuel methanol M15 or M100 and ethanol MD95 vehicles. The M15 is a blend of 15% methanol and 85% gasoline. Use of blended fuel M15 in PS4 car can result in lowering down greenhouse gas emission by about 5 to 10%, thereby improving air quality. M15 fuel blending is available as an option and there is no proposal to make such blending mandatory in the near future. The source is PIB, Press Information Bureau. The next news is eliminating TB tuberculosis in India by 2025. India has signed a loan agreement worth $400 million with the World Bank to help treat and eliminate tuberculosis from the country. The World Bank supported program will support the government's national strategic plan to end TB in India by 2025. It will cover almost 9 states of India. The $400 million loan from the International Bank for Reconstruction and Development (IBRD) has a 19-year maturity, which includes a 5-year grace period. To provide financial incentives to private sector care providers for reporting cases of TB and ensuring that their patients complete the treatment regimen. To provide direct benefit transfer to patients for acquiring the critical nutrition needed during treatment. To strengthen detection, treatment and monitoring of drug-resistant tuberculosis and track progress in the detection of additional drug resistance. In India, around 5 lakh people die every year due to tuberculosis. The source is from PIB. The next is regarding the science and technology. Transiting Exoplanet Survey Satellite TESS. It's a NASA's program. NASA's Transiting Exoplanet Survey Satellite has discovered a new planet named L9859b. The size of L9859b is around 80% Earth size. It is between the size of Mars and Earth. It is the tiniest of transiting exoplanet survey satellite found so far. It orbits a bright, cool nearby star named L9859. The host star is about one-third the mass of the Sun and lies about 35 light years away. NASA's TESS is an all-sky survey mission that will discover thousands of exoplanets around nearby bright stars. TESS was launched in April 2018 aboard a SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket. The source is Indian Express. The next is 75 Student Satellite Mission 2022. The Indian Technology Congress Association (ITCA) has a project titled 75 by 75 to celebrate the nation's 75th birthday. Under its 75 Student Satellite Mission 2022, up to 75 tiny satellites built by students of Indian universities could fly to the skies between the late next year and 2022 in batches. Students of participating institutions would come from different disciplines and get to build nano satellites weighing between 3 and 12 kilograms. They may demonstrate a novel concept, science experiment, or technology in orbit. The Indian Technology Congress Association has roped in around 40 engineering colleges to form a consortium. It is also in the midst of discussing launch contracts with the Indian Space Research Organization (ISRO). The Indian Technology Congress Association is a technology promotion body based in Bengaluru. The source is Hindu. New Space India Limited (NSIL). New Space India Limited has been incorporated as a wholly owned Government of India undertaking or central public sector enterprise. Antrix Limited is another PSU under the Department of Science that acts as a commercial arm of ISRO. It functions under the administrative control of Department of Science. NSIL functions under the administrative control of Department of Space. It aims to commercially exploit the research and development work of ISRO centers and the constituent units of Department of Space. It would further spur the growth of Indian industries in the space sector. Its function includes small satellite technology transfer to industry, wherein NSIL will obtain license from Department of Space or ISRO and sub-license to it industries. Manufacture of small satellite launch vehicles in collaboration with private sector. Production of polar satellite launch vehicle through Indian industry. Production and marketing of space-based products and services, including launch and application. Transfer of technology developed by ISRO centers and constituent units of Department of Space. Marketing spin-off technologies and products or service, both in India and abroad. The source is from Press Information Bureau (PIB). Museum for Tribal Freedom Fighters. The government has decided to up 6 museums dedicated to tribal freedom fighters in Gujarat, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, Andhra Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, and Kerala. In Gujarat, the museum is located in Garudweshwar Rajpipla. In Chhattisgarh, it is in Raipur. The freedom fighter is Shahid Veer Narayan Singh. In Jharkhand, it is in Ranchi. The fighter is Birsa Munda. In Andhra Pradesh, it is located in Lamasinghi, and the freedom fighter is Sri Alluri Sitaram Raju. In Madhya Pradesh, it will be located in Chindwara, and the freedom fighters include so many peoples: Tandya Bel, Bhima Nayak, etc. In Kerala, it will be located in Kozhikode, and the freedom fighter is Talakil Chandu. In Manipur, it will be located in Mahal village Senapati, and the freedom fighter is Rani Gadinli. In Telangana, it is located in Hyderabad, and the freedom fighter is Ramji Gond. The source is from PIB. The next news is regarding the Maharaja Ranjit Singh. Recently, a statue of Ranjit Singh, who ruled Punjab for almost 4 decades, about from 1801 to 39, was inaugurated in Lahore. June 27 is his death anniversary. His legacy endures for Punjabis around the world. Ranjit Singh overthrew the warring missiles and established a unified Sikh empire after he conquered Lahore in 1799. He was given the title Lion of Punjab, Sher-e Punjab, because he stemmed the tide of Afghan invaders in Lahore, which remained his capital until his death. His general Hari Singh Nalwa built the fort of Jamrud at the mouth of the Khyber Pass, the route the foreign rulers took to invade India. He held a powerful and modernized army. He appointed French General Jean-Francois Allard to modernize his army. He also employed a large number of European officers, especially French, to train his troops. During the Battle of Chillianwala, the second of the Anglo War that followed Ranjit Singh's death, the British suffered the maximum casualties of officers in their entire history in India. The Maharaja was known for his just and secular rule. Both Hindus and Muslims were given powerful positions in his darbar. The Sikh take pride in him, for he turned Harimandir Sahib at Amritsar into the Golden Temple by covering it with gold. In 2016, the town of Saint-Tropez in France unveiled the Maharaja's bronze statue as a mark of respect. Today, his throne is displayed prominently at the Victoria and Albert Museum in London. The source is from Indian Express. Thanks for watching. The PDF link of detailed news is given below. Subscribe our channel for daily news and don't forget to click on bell icon.